Hello, I'm Aimee and welcome to my video. Today, as you can probably tell by the title, we are doing a full face of new to me makeup. So I used to be very into my makeup. I had a very extensive, large collection. But I did, at the start of this year, I was decluttering like my wardrobe, my whole house, and I did get rid of a lot. There was a lot of expired that kind of went in the bin. And there was a lot that I then let my friends and family pick through and kind of share out between them and take away. So I do have a much smaller collection now. But I do still love makeup. I love doing my own makeup. I love playing with it. And since I am now doing my own makeup for my wedding, I wanted to get all fresh, new primers, long-lasting makeup, try it all out, trial it all over the next almost year until the wedding, and to make sure it's gonna last and I'm gonna love it the whole day. So I just done a big Boots order. So it came in 2 boxes. See if I can open this. I think I spent almost £150, so I got quite a lot. And then Tarte do every now and then 7 full items for, I think it's £75 in the UK. So I did that not too long ago and got a new foundation and stuff to try. So I'm going to use them along with these new products from Boots. Now I'm saying new to me because mostly all products that I've not used myself before personally, not necessarily that they're new releases or new out. So I just wanted to make that clear before we actually dive in and see what we have. The only things that I haven't got new is a powder highlight because I have lots and lots of them. A brow gel just because I forgot to order one. And then my concealer, I use this number 7 concealer, and these are new tubes as well. I did just get new refills just a couple of weeks ago. So these are the ones that I'm going to use because these are the ones that I want to continue using. The only other thing that's not new to me is my contour stick. So I use this one, the Kendall by Kylie Cosmetics one, because it's just the one that I've had. You can see it's kind of used. But it's just the one that I have. That's the one that I like. I know I like it, so I didn't want to go and buy a new one when I know that I love this one. I will zoom you in closer and let's start doing my makeup using all of these new goodies. Right, I hope that is good for you to see. So I've got my mirror set up just here in front of me so I can see what I'm doing. So if I'm looking off to here, that's why I'm looking at myself. And then I've just kind of got all the products in front of me. Yeah, let's just go. When I was placing the order, I did have a lot of Boots Advantage card deals and stuff that were on for me. So I did save, I think it was about £30 roughly that I did save. And I did also get a couple of free things. So I got a free NYX sharpener for spending, I think it was over £20 on NYX products. I got a free face mask for spending, I think, over £50 on makeup. Oh, this wasn't free, but I did buy these just out of curiosity to see if they're any good. So they're the Mighty Patch Blemish Heroes. I don't actually have any spots just now. My skin's actually kind of clear, which is good. So I don't actually need these right now, but the next time I do have a spot, these I will try out and hopefully they come in handy. Hello, editing Aimee, just jumping in to say that I did actually try out those spot patches. I actually woke up the day after filming this video with a nice friend right here, and whether or not the patches have really helped in clearing out the spot, I'm not 100% sure. I'll keep trying them. I'll keep using them when I do get more spots, and I will update on that. But the big difference that I have noticed over the past day of using them is that it stopped me being able to pick it. When I've got the patches on, I'm not actively picking and scraping at it. So this is the healthiest looking spot I have had in a long time, because yeah, I've been leaving it alone, and it is just healing now. It's kind of dried up now. I think the patches have helped kind of pull anything that's been in it and pull them out. You do notice the patches get like a bit of residue like on them when you peel them off. So yeah, I think first time trying them, as I say, if nothing else, they've stopped me being able to pick them, so not too bad. But yeah, I will continue using them and see how they go. I did get this e.l.f. H2O proof eyeliner pen. I got this for free for spending however much on e.l.f. products. Right, let's just get into doing my makeup then, and we'll see what I have. So obviously first off we need primer. So I got the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'd heard that this was good, so I got this. 2 pumps, that was maybe too much, but we will see. Oh, it's really like thick. Okay, let's just put this on my face then. Yeah, it is really thick. Oh, it feels sticky, nice and tacky, like the makeup's really gonna stick to it. So that's a good sign. Yeah, can you see that? Excuse my dog barking at the window. Yeah, I feel like I've got that nice all over my face. It's definitely tacky. And then I also got the Lock It Down eyeshadow primer, also by e.l.f. And then I'm just going to use my finger to just dab that onto my eyelid and blend it out. That primer, the skin primer, looks like it's, I mean, my face was already a bit glowy from my moisturiser and toners and everything, but it looks like it's given it a nice sheen everywhere. Now, for foundation, so as I said, I got some new stuff from Tarte as well. It looks a little bit old because it's been in my makeup bag for the past month or so. I've used it a handful of times and I have been really liking it so far. So yeah, I'm going to go back in with this. So this is the Tarte C Hydroflex Serum Foundation, and I have the shade 25N, which is light medium neutral. It says shake well. It says shake well. So I've never really been a lover of foundation in general. I've never really worn a lot of foundation. I've always just used either like a tinted moisturiser or just no foundation at all. But I got a couple of spots not that long ago, which sent me into a bit of a panic that if I get spots on my wedding and I don't own foundation, what am I going to do? So I seen that Tarte were doing their sale, and the one foundation that I did have that I loved was, ooh, what was it called? I can't remember what it was called now, but it was also like a serum foundation or something like that from Tarte, and I loved it. So I thought, well, they had their sale, and I thought, why not try another one? And I seen the Hydroflex and thought that sounded perfect. It's meant to be obviously good for your skin because it's a serum foundation. It's meant to be quite lightweight, and I have to say so far while I've been using it, it's lasted well on my skin all day. So I'm just going to use my brush and get this all blended in. And this is the Morphe R6 brush that I'm using for my foundation. I don't like a heavy full coverage foundation. I like to be able to see kind of my natural freckles and a bit of my natural skin through. So I like the coverage that you get from this. On days where I do want a bit more coverage, I have built it up more than this, and I do like what you get from it. Foundation on. Now I got this NYX Pro Fix Stick Correcting Concealer. in, I think they just called this yellow, yeah, in the shade yellow. I got this to see if it would help with, I do have quite a bit of dark kind of circling under my eyes, so I got this to see if it would help cover that up. So let's just pop a bit of this on. So I don't really know how much of it to use. Right, that was maybe too much, maybe not enough. Yeah, let's just pop that on. And I'm just going to use my concealer brush, which I use the Spectrum brush in C06 for my concealer. So I'm just going to use that and just blend that out under my eyes. Oh, I maybe should have done one eye with it and one eye without, to see how if there was any difference. Well, too late for that now. My kind of concern, like if this does help cover up the dark, my concern is that it's another layer of product under my eyes to like build up and crease up and cause issues, which obviously I don't want that, especially like on my wedding day when it's all being photographed and filmed and whatever else. I don't want to have cakey, creasy eyes. Let's see how it looks anyway. It feels like it's blending not too badly. That the primer after putting the foundation on as well still feels a little bit tacky underneath there, with whether it's the primer or the foundation or a mix of the both, but it feels nice. I still have a nice glow to my skin. I can see that on the cheekbones, so, and over my nose as well actually. So yeah, I still like that. Right, I've got that colour corrector on then, and I can't say I notice a massive amount of brightening, covering or anything on that at this second, but we'll just see how it goes. I will be going in with my number 7 concealers. So I have both light, medium and light in these, and these are the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Serum Concealers. I use the light medium for like covering up anything, and then the light just to kind of highlight. So let's go with the light medium as well under my eyes a bit, just to try again and cover up a bit of that dark circles. And then see, I do have a little dot there, but really I don't have too much that I'm wanting to cover up right now, not that I can see anyway. And then I will go in with the light and just add a bit more where I want a little bit more brightness. A little bit on my nose and just a bit on my chin. And if there's anything on my forehead, yeah, okay. And then I'll go back in with my concealer brush and just blend that all out. I actually really like how that looks right now. I don't know if you can see, but from what I can see anyway, I think that just blended out really nicely. And also apologies for the creaky chair. I need to get a new one. I'm just going to take that concealer brush as well, just with whatever's left, and just kind of add that in to the eye, under the eyebrow, just to blend everything together and just make sure there's nothing missed or that needs covered up. I don't know actually, is it already creasing under my eyes? Okay, for the most part, done with concealer. So then I'm going in with my contour stick. So yeah, as I said, this is the Kendo by Kylie Cosmetics bronzer stick in Act Natural. But I don't want to go too heavy with this because this is just kind of a chill look. But I just add a little bit where I want to add some definition. got this bee blending brush. I don't actually know where this came from. All it has on it is that bee blending. So this is what I use for my contour. So I'm just gonna blend all of that in. I've maybe gone a bit heavy on the jawline. Yeah, I have. Where's my concealer brush gone? Yeah, I definitely went too heavy on the jawline right now. Yeah, it could be worse. I don't really do nose contour. It's just something that I've not been the biggest fan of on myself. But I just add that a little bit under my nose, and then whatever's left, I just kind of take up either side of my nose. I just like how that blends out. Yeah, I like that. Probably is technically expired and old and whatever, but I really like it. I mean, you've got something that you like and still works for you. What did I say? If it's not broke, don't fix it. That's all my base products done. Now, I'm quite a dry skin gal, so I don't really use powders. I have used a few. As I say, I've gone through a lot of makeup phases. What was it called? There was one that I did really like. It was like Felt Wet. Can't remember what it was called. If I remember, I'll add it onto the screen. But yeah, other than that, I've never used. I did try the Too Faced Born This Way powders for a while. I'm sure I have had this Laura Mercier one before. I can't remember, and I have tried like Tarte ones. I've tried heaps, but yeah, powder was always kind of not my favourite thing, just with being dry. But I do, again, wear makeup for a whole day at the wedding or whatever else. I do kind of want to give it its best chance. I did pick up just the little travel size, but I did pick up the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder, and I got the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Puff. So I'm going to try a bit of this under my eyes, and just kind of where I do get a little bit of creasing, I'm going to add a little bit of this just on those places, see how we get on. But yeah, this is like the cutest little powder tub I've ever seen. This is cute. I'll just tip out some onto the lid, and then I will go back in and blend that eye out a bit more. I might even just use my finger just to make sure I'm not setting any creases in. Smooth under that eye, and then before it can crease again, get a little bit of powder on there and just get that under my eye. And again, as a dry skin gal, we're not baking. I'm just pressing that in. And then I'll do, again, the other side, make sure it's blended out. Pick up some of that powder. And then get that down on the eye. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, how it looks. As I wear it throughout the day, we'll see how it's looking. See, I already feel like there's creases there, but I don't know if it's my application, it's just my eyes. We'll see. I maybe just need to work with it a bit more as well. Put a little bit up here as well, where I do get some creasing in my frown lines, and also down in my smile lines. Okay. Now I do think I already have a little bit of dry skin poking through here. I'm already creasing up. I don't want to add any more powder in case it makes it worse, but right, let's just leave that for now. So now I have both the Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray by e.l.f. and also the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 3-Second Setting Mist. I think what I've seen someone use this for setting the makeup and then this for just making sure you bring the glow back in. I think at this stage, before I do the eyes and stuff, I'll just use the L'Oreal Infallible and see. Now I have heard that it smells a bit like alcohol, so let's see how it goes. It feels nice going on the skin. I quite like the aerosol. I quite like the feel of it, but it does really smell like hairspray. It feels and smells like I'm just spraying hairspray directly onto my face, so that's strange. But what is well with that was that it would really like mattify the makeup, and I really like to still have a glow, but there is still sheen coming through. We've still got highlighters to do, and we've got that other e.l.f. setting spray to try and see if it brings a glow back in but still keeps the makeup set. Next, let's do my eyes. So I got, in the Tarte deal, I got this Dream Always Tarte eyeshadow palette, and it's just kind of a neutral palette. I just really like it. Let's just do a simple eye look. I'm going to go in with the shade Dreamer first, just this kind of pinky shade, and just put that all through my crease. Just as a light transition, just to keep it quite a nice light daytime look, because I do have a whole day to still do now. Don't want to do any crazy makeup looks. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with, I'm actually going to dip into Lucky and Daydream and just focus them more on the outer crease, and then just blend it throughout. Okay, this was the Tapered Blending Brush 205 by Luxie. I think I got this in a Birchbox or Glossy box at some point. And then I'm going to take my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill brush in JH40. I just really like the shape of this brush for getting more detailed into the crease. So I'm just going to take this Wonder, this darker brown, just a little bit of this, and just really lightly take that down onto the outer eyelid, along the lash line slightly, and then just a little bit into the crease. Again, I don't want to go too wild because I have a whole day to still go. And then just blend that up. Same on the other eye. And then I'll just take that taper blending brush again, just dip a little bit back into that Lucky and just blend it through the crease again, just to make sure everything is blended. And then while I've got this in my hand, I'm also just going to kind of dip into those lighter two colours, Lucky and Dreamer, that I've already used, and just pop them under my lash line. And then just that Daydream and a tiny bit of the Wonder just on the outer of that lower lash line, just to make sure everything is blended and connected. And again, just make sure everything's blended up into the crease and out wherever you're wanting it to go. Okay, and then on my finger, I'm just going to take a tiny little bit, I say a tiny, but I'm going to go overboard, I always do, that shine on, and I just want it to be, again, a little bit more subtle for the day, and pop that all over the lid. And then the only thing left for the eyes is eyeliner. Now I can't decide whether I should use, do you know what, I will, for the sake of the video. We're testing out all the new products, so I may as well give it a try. So this is that e.l.f. H2O Proof eyeliner pen in Jet Black. Now Jet Black's going to kind of take this a bit more of a darker look, but let's just do a little line just along my lash line, like like the tiniest little wing ever. And on the other eye, that'll do. It's not the neatest. Done it in like 10 seconds, so that'll do. And then I also got the NYX Epic Wear eyeliner stick in deepest brown. So yeah, I'm just going to add this into my tight line and my waterline. No, under my eye actually feels really nice and smooth. It doesn't look too creased just now. I'm just going to add a little bit of lip balm onto my lips just because they've got a bit of makeup on there and they're feeling a bit dry. I quite like how that pencil eyeliner went on though. Oh, I just remembered I forgot to put this on. This is the Glow Tape highlighter from Tarte. Well, let's see how it goes adding it on top of what's already on. Then I didn't really add any powder to my cheekbones, so let's just see how it looks. Added on top of the setting spray and what's already there. But I've been really liking this when I've been wearing it. Yeah, it looks okay, I think. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so base is done, eyes are done. Let's do brows. So I usually use the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil, but it's like £26 or something like that in the UK, and I thought, why not give the cheaper version a try. So this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I got the shade Ash Brown. So I'm going to give this a try, and it's still got the spoolie on one end and it's still got the pencil on the other. So let's just give it a try and see if there's any difference. So what I usually do is go in with the spoolie and just brush my brows up and more into the shape that I want them. Actually doing this, I'm realising that my brows need a bit of a tidy up again. And then go in with the pencil and just fill in. Not much, my brows are already thick and dark, so I don't need to do too much. I just add in a few little bits where it looks like they could do with a bit more. And this one was about £6, I think. So it was definitely a lot cheaper than the Benefit one. And then I just go back in with a spoolie and just brush them back out. Make sure they look good. That's my brows. I think that's okay. Can't say I've noticed a massive difference from using it to using the Benefit one so far anyway. So this technically is not a new to me product because I've been using it for years, but I did just get a new one of the Too Faced chocolate bronzer. I've had a travel size one of these for years and years and years. And I decided it was time to treat myself to a full size new one. So this is it. And it smells delicious. And I've just got this brush. Now this doesn't even have a name on it. I've got no idea where I got it, but this is the brush that I use for my bronzer. It's just a big fluffy brush. And I just get it all in the bronzer and add it to my cheekbones, under my jaw, on my forehead, and just under my nose, under my lip, a little bit down the side of my nose, and that is my bronzer. I love bronzer. I pretty much just take a bronzer and put it everywhere. I don't think you can have too much bronzer. Yeah, love my bronzer. So yeah, I thought I deserved a full size of these because I love it. Yeah, I don't have a new highlighter because I've got loads of them, but for this video I'm going to use the Beauty Crop Glow Milk Highlighter Compact in Peer Pressure. Now I got this off of a Birchbox as well, and I have the Morphe R36 highlighter brush. I just dip a bit in there, add a bit. Now I already have that liquid blush on, so liquid highlight on, so I don't need too much, but just add a little bit, because again I also don't think you can have too much highlight. And then on this little brush, this is the Morphe M149, just a tiny little brush. I take a little bit, pop it on my inner corner and my brow bone. And then I do the tip of my nose and then down the bridge of my nose. And that, my highlight. So all we have left now then, if I've not missed anything else, is lips and mascara. So I got this NYX Shine Loud lip stick in, this is a shade Magic Maker. Now this is a dual ended one. This is the one that's got the like liquid lipstick on one end and then a clear gloss on the other, and it's supposed to like dry down and last all day but then give you the shine from the gloss. So I'm going to go in with that, and I didn't buy a new lip liner, so I'm just going to use my like everyday liner. This is the Kendall by Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in Sister Sister. Okay, I've just lined my lips with that, and then I'm going to go in with the, ooh, it's a funky applicator. I don't even know what shape you would call that. Definitely different. But yeah, I'm just going to go in with that. It's a nice shade, it's pretty much the colour of my lips. I like the applicator. It's went on really nicely. So yeah, I'm just going to let that dry down while I'm doing my mascara, and then I'll come back to the gloss. But before I do my mascara, I'm just going to quickly curl my lashes a little. And then go in with, this is the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift Mascara in Waterproof. Let's go in with this mascara. Now I picked this one, there was loads to choose from, but I picked this one because it had that shape of the applicator. Now I've used the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara for years, so it's got a similar shaped applicator, so that's why I picked this one out of all of the hundreds of waterproof mascaras there were. But I'm just going to go in with a bit of this. Yeah, I like that. It just feels like it's gone on and looks like it's gone on like my Too Faced Better Than Sex. Maybe I should start getting this instead of my Too Faced Better Than Sex and save a bit of money. Yeah, let's just put the tiniest bit on my lower lashes. I like that. I really like that mascara actually. And the lips still feel a little bit sticky, but not too bad. Okay, let me just check how the rest of my face is looking. I'm not mad at any of it. There's a little bit under my eyes, but as I say, I think that's just my eyes, to be honest. The rest of my face feels nice. It doesn't feel sticky anymore. It feels nice and smooth. Everything feels like it's set down. Let's do another quick spray of the L'Oreal Infallible. Again, it feels really nice going on, but it does smell like hairspray. And that's set down. We'll go in on top with a little bit of the e.l.f. setting spray. So just shake it up to make sure it's all combined, and then my skin definitely looks like it's got a nice healthy glow and colour to it, so that's always good. I'm not sure if that's from the setting spray, from the primer, from just everything that's on, but I like the way it looks. Right, the lips feel dry now, so let's just, well, maybe it's not fully dry. Just a tiny little bit's come off around the edge, but I think that's actually more the lip liner than the lipstick. Let's add a bit of the gloss then. Nothing's come off onto the applicator of the gloss, so that's good. The gloss doesn't feel sticky at all. It feels nice and smooth actually, so that's a good thing because I don't like a sticky gloss. We do a transfer test with this on, so there's nothing on. Yeah, nothing's come off. A little bit, obviously that gloss is going to come off, but it's just clear, so it doesn't transfer any colour. So that is good, I like that. And it still looks really good on my lips. So yeah, that's the whole look. I hope you like it. I really like the eyes as well, how they've come out from that, so that was nice. Yeah, the brows seem good. Yeah, I think I like everything that I've got. I'm still not convinced on the powder, and I don't know if this correct and stick did anything, but everything looks good just now. So let's see how it lasts and continue using it as well when I do my makeup and just see how it goes and how it looks over time. So yes, anyway, I will maybe insert a clip from later on if I remember. I've had the makeup on for about 7 hours now. I've eaten lunch and the lips still aren't looking too bad. I have been out, we walked the dogs. I have been up to the horses. I rode 2 horses and everything still looks okay. Everything on the cheeks looks really nice. The eyes still look really nice. There's a little bit of makeup kind of being budged from here a bit, but that's honestly not surprising because, as I say, I rode 2 horses, so I had a hat on my head and I sweated quite a bit. I was jumping, so I jumped 2 horses and got a bit sweaty. So yeah, honestly, the forehead kind of fading off a bit is not surprising in the slightest, and I'm not mad at that. I'd be surprised if it was still on. There is a little bit of creasing, just like in my frown line. Under my eyes don't look too bad. And yeah, even though I've eaten lunch, the lipstick is still pretty good. It has come off a little bit, just like right in the inside, but not bad at all. But what I'm not happy about is the creasing that's happening in my smile lines. But yeah, all in all, it's not a bad job. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was fun doing my makeup with you, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, bye!